I gotta switch my thing to private chat so I don't read it.
Orange mimosa. It actually it literally just tastes like the fucking Clear American orange sparkling water. Like I can't tell it it's mimosa.
Oh, good. I like that Clear American stuff. And Mike's frozen again, like immediately.
Yeah.
I'm having prune juice.
I don't have anything. I finished off my soda.
Kong, what the heck? We're gonna be here for the next 8.5 hours.
I mean, yeah, I could talk for that long, but
no, you don't need to sleep, Kong.
I really don't. Not right now.
Mike's still frozen. Oh, there he's back. Look at that. Welcome back, Mike.
Dude, I'm not gonna go on a tirade. I'm not gonna kick shit over about how fucking shitty the internet is.
In Minnesota.
You do take
Wisconsin.
You do take
I'm not in Minnesota.
Living in
yeah,
the
Wisconsin.
country.
I mean,
so
it's
country living.
No.
I'm not gonna call it CenturyLink for being a bunch of cunts that have a monopoly or a trust.
Oh yeah,
a trust. Yeah.
So you're
legal
fucked.
Monopoly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not because I'm better than that. You know, I won't call them out for taking 2.5 hours to upload a 14-minute fucking YouTube video. Not gonna call them out for randomly dropping my internet during live streams and video games that I'm trying to play with people.
Have you called them about that stuff yet?
Mm-hmm. Not. Yeah.
And yeah, so you're in that area where they're just like, yep, nope, it's us or nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep.
Oh well, that's how it works, unfortunately.
Sorry. Today found a great show to watch on Netflix. That's the only comment I'm gonna fucking read tonight because they're so slow.
I was about to say, you tell us not to. And that's the first.
Yeah,
it's like,
not
but I'm just saying, like,
10 seconds you read a comment.
Okay. In my defense, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, why the fuck would you say that? Why wouldn't you just go about your fucking business?
It's like being in a classroom and it's like teacher asks a question, you raise your hand, and you go, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and that's the internet. I don't know. I think it might be this. It's not.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yes.
Why do we have a
bend over, Oshi? Okay, I am.
Oh gosh. Wait, how can he see you other than your blue hair?
I know. Let's get back on track. I know I'm the one that fucking botched that. Practice. Do as I say, not as I do.
Well, this train's derailed now. God.
No, it's not. But yeah. So, Kong.
Yes.
So when you first brought up that you quote unquote bought a Mosin Nagant.
Yes.
Did you have any like signs or reservations or feelings that maybe it wasn't exactly what you were expecting?
Was it a steaming pile of shit?
Yes, I did have some initial. I bought it on a gamble that I could see the receiver, and that really blew back in my face. It was also an impulse because I lost the other ones. So it was like, well, I'm gonna be a fucking idiot and go, hey, this one's ending soon.
Right. So before we start with the massive insults and the beration that's going to come your way, know that Devin and I have both done that many times.
Yeah.
Wait. Speak for yourself.
The difference between you and I, Kong, and Devin is that he's convinced himself that he's never done any wrong.
No, I've definitely done wrong, but I do my research when I buy guns.
Like the research I did to that first one, I seen that really nice MO mark one.
Yeah, that one was great.
Like that one, I looked up every marking. It was like, okay, so, and that's when I asked you, like, no bullshit. It's like, I'm willing to go this. What do you think? And I lost that.
Right.
Yeah, that safe queen, that absolute safe queen of emotion.
Yeah. But that's what I told him, and I was like, do you want to just? I mean, you want to pay a shitload of money for a rifle you don't want to shoot?
Well, see,
Or
and
like
I told you I would shoot it, and you're like, you really shouldn't.
No, you should definitely shoot.
No,
it. It's a
well,
Mosin.
no, in that kind of condition right now, like,
Yeah.
like,
But it didn't
yeah,
matter.
it's-
I held restraint on that one. I was like, all right, this is my absolute fucking like after factoring in what it's going to cost for shipping and everything else. It's like, all right, bottom line is this, and it went for more than that, and I was like, okay, that's it.
yeah. And then I was like, I had faith in you. I was like, hey, you're learning.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, you're like, well, I bought this thing,
Yeah, I bought this dumpster.
and I was like,
I actually didn't mention it for a couple of days because I was like,
You knew.
"Man, yeah.
but I was just sitting there going, hey, bravo. And all of a sudden, I went,
You
Oh.
fucking moron."
Yeah.
the fuck! I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It was one of those
Oh,
things like,
gosh.
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
So yeah, I absolutely fucked up on this thing.
Well, how much did you pay for it? What's wrong with it? What's the
All right.
ultimate end goal?
Oh,
All right, so I paid
Best case scenario, worst case scenario on the end goals.
I paid $2.95 for it. What is wrong with it is the seller claims that it was mostly numbers matching. Not true. The seller claims the wood had no cracks in it. Also not true. And it said, and the seller said it was a fine functioning rifle, no issues. Come to get it, it has no interrupter, no ejector, and no fucking screw for either of those. So the rifle does not fucking work. The receiver has been scrubbed, so I can just barely make out the Tula star
The
and the
receiver
serial
of the
number.
barrel.
Yeah. And so I can see the serial number and barely make out what's left of the Tula star, and that's it. It's had a shitty what Devin was saying, like a shitty like cold blue done to it, so that shit's all inside of it. And the front side is not an original Mosin sight. Don't even know what the fuck it is.
it was like a 1903 site, but it's probably some like civilian shit from the 50s.
Yeah.
Somebody just.
Yeah.
And you said that like when we were talking about it earlier, it doesn't even look like it's pinned in place or anything. It looks like somebody just took a hammer and just drove it over the end of the barrel to where
I
there's
can't-
like metal pressed up against
looks
the back
like
of the sight.
It looks like there is a pin in it because I can't actually see through the pinhole.
So that could just be grease or dirt or anything.
Yeah. The
Or we
sights
move
on there
back
tight.
or forward. Yeah.
Yeah, the sights on there tight, but who knows how it's like. It's something like I have to really look at and see if I can even remove the fucking thing
Yeah.
if I want to. I like how it looks, like just sight picture wise, but if basically the only hope that I have for this fucking thing is that it shoots straight. If it does, great.
Yeah. Here's the thing: is I would advise go out and shoot it, and then if it does shoot well, like I've been telling you since the beginning, like
Tap it.
drill and tap that motherfucker. It's fucked
Or-
already. Like it's fucked.
Yeah.
Or like we talked about, replace the rear sight with a rail and put a holographic on it and spray paint it black and make it a tactical Call of Duty Mosin.
Yeah. I'll slap on one of those airsoft EOTechs.
Yeah, airsoft EOTech. And that's all that a Mosin
Yep.
deserves. And call
No,
it
no,
good.
it can't be an EOS. It should be an ACOG.
Yeah.
That's
there
what
you
I initially said was like, yeah, throw an ACOG on there. But then he's like, if it's that far forward, how's the eye relief going to be on an ACOG? So,
Right. Well,
So,
well, no. Again, if you drill and tap it, it's gonna be fine.
go. Yeah.
you just
No.
put it
I'm
as
just-
a scout.
well, then he's
mount,
going to have to
that's-
mess with his bolt and stuff too. though,
that's
if
my
it's a
concern
straight
is
bolt handle.
with the bolt. Like, yeah, it's still the short bolt.
Dude, there's so many kits out there. You can just fucking cut it off and
That's
in
what I
your
told him.
garage
Like,
with a Dremel.
they walk you through it and everything with a Dremel, but like, wouldn't it just be easier to just replace the rear sight with a Picatinny rail and throw an EOTech on it?
Probably.
if you like long eye relief, but it's terrible. I mean, it's horse shit.
It looks fucking goofy.
Yeah,
But,
but
at
I mean,
this
if you
at this
spray paint the
point,
whole thing black, it'll be fine.
at this point, like Goofy is the name of the game. Like I can
Yeah.
either go really fucking ridiculous with it, but do a nice kind of ridiculous, not go, oh, I know what I have. This drop it in Archangel, charge $1,100. Like, no, I know it's fucking stupid. That's why I made it stupid.
But like, first you got to make sure it even shoots straight because it has an
Right.
unoriginal front sight. It was cut down, and it still has the original rear sight to the original length of barrel it
Right.
had that it no longer has.
And with the assistance of Devin, I did message the guy because he absolutely lied in the fucking description. It was like, hey, dude,
Yep.
can we work something out? Because
Yeah.
otherwise I'm going to be leaving you an honest review. If you have the parts, send them to me.
Or if you could like send some of the money to get
Yeah.
that you need to make it
Right.
function like it's supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is like it's I don't know, it's part of the game and you were impulsive like you were saying.
Yeah.
I've done it to oh god, Christ, I've done it in person and online. In person is harder because like you feel worse. But
and what I was thinking is like, okay, I was willing to pay, $350, $385 for that other one. I was like, well,
Yeah.
I'm only gonna get this one for $295. That's not bad. It's like, yeah, but it's a piece of shit.
well, it is, but okay, so if you go out and shoot it and you actually
it's one of those like it's not what he claimed it was. It
no,
has
it's not as
collector value.
It's not as
represented.
described, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not as described. And that's definitely one part of it. And so if he sends you a few bucks back or he doesn't, whatever.
Yeah, I'll
assume
leave him
he's
an
not
honest
going
review.
to.
Yeah,
But just assume it's not going to happen. So yeah, you can leave the honest review. It's part of the game, and you might actually end up with a fucking awesome like long range or mid to long range rifle.
Yeah.
If you drill and tap it and get there's thousands of people out there that do the services of you send them the bolt body, they'll fucking bend it down, make it a good bolt.
With it being so tiny, I don't know about bending it. Like it'd be like a fucking little.
Oh no! They trust me.
Or do they like stretch it or something?
Mine's over there. I don't want to grab it right now.
Yeah, we also can't show it anyway. So
can you not show the bolt?
Thank you. Yes, they do something to it where I think they weld a piece of steel in there.
They grind it off to the base of the bolt knob, and then they
completely
drill
remake
2 holes in there, and then they take a pre-manufactured bolt handle and just screw it in there at 90 degrees.
No,
that's how most of the kits are.
That's how most of them. Mine is actually part of the bolt body. I don't know how they did it, but
they just, welded it on and ground it.
It's literally a fucking. It's a 45-degree angle bend. It's not a PU bend where it goes out and then down.
Yeah,
it's a fucking 45-degree bend. I'm looking at it right now. I just don't want to.
Oh, so somebody just heated it up with a torch and just whacked it. Probably.
No, they added metal to it, and the yeah. So what I was saying is, I'll show you guys this shit off YouTube, but like, that thing is awesome. And here's the thing: is people are like, don't sporterize. Your rifle's already fucked.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
you
already
can do
been
whatever
done.
you want to it now. Yeah.
So now, why wouldn't you have a long range? You can actually make that thing a precision rifle, like and actually with surplus ammo or hand loaded ammo or commercial ammo. It's a common caliber. Why not fucking do it?
Well, as
spend
long
a
as
few extra bucks.
Doesn't blow itself apart with how many cracks are running through it. So.
Yeah, like so. First thing, string test. Just to fucking make sure.
Yeah.
It is a hex. It is a hex receiver, so at least there's that. But that's not worth fucking $295, regardless of what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
No.
And I can't tell what else it is. All I know is that it's a Tula hex. I don't even have a fucking date. The guy claimed it was 1935.
Well, like I said, you could check that because they're all done on the tang once you.
Oh yeah, and that's like on the inside underneath. Okay.
It's behind the trigger on the tang.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean the barrels from there. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
The tang will give you the receiver date for sure.
Yeah.
But dude, honestly, it's not a total fucking loss. Like,
no, it is if it's still like okay, if the sites I just can't fucking figure them out. Yeah, I can fucking like.
Or if you can't return it, you got to see what this guy says to you first.
Right. Then yeah, I can scope it, and then it doesn't matter. You don't need the fucking sights.
Right. Well, here's the thing: is it'd be cool if you could make do a mount where you could use the irons.
Both.
And yep.
Which if you do that little sign mount,
anyways, because the rear sight's for a full length 9130, and it's not that, and the front sight is an original. He might not be able to hit shit with the iron sights, anyways.
Dude, there's not that much of the barrel cut off, and you can adjust the front sight. You can adjust the point of aim, point of impact for any length of barrel. You can do that with. I mean, there's already an aftermarket sight on it. He can switch out the blade or do all that shit. Get a lower one or a higher one.
Does he even have is the front sight even have the ability to remove the blade, or is it just a fixed blade?
It looks like it has a pin in it to pull the blade off, maybe. But
it looks like a 1903 blade, but it
would
looks
be
like a
just
civilian.
dovetailed if you could remove the blade.
But the front, like
the
after
whole
stream
front side housing, though, is what you're talking about when it has the pin.
The front of it looks like it's been hammered flat against the front of it, so it's like it's just fucking mashed in there.
So that's not the blade. So it's all one piece.
The blade has got a pin.
Yeah, there's a pin there, but I'll have to I wish I could fucking show you.
Yeah, but I think he's talking about the front sight base that has a. From what you showed me, it's the front sight base. I don't think your front sight is adjustable. I think it's fixed.
What it looks like is the blade stuck out a bit past the fucking like housing or whatever, and then someone took a hammer and fucking knocked it flat.
Well, it
they were just trying to pin it so it wouldn't move.
Yeah, but
maybe.
If the front sight isn't adjustable, then your rear sight.
It's only going to be elevation.
Yeah. So you never know how your rear sight's going to do or whatnot. So like, it's worth a test because I mean, it could always shoot straight, but if it doesn't, then you might as well just take them off and just use the if you're going to tap for a scope, take the front sight off, take the rear sight off, and just use it as a scope rifle.
I could try to find one of those aftermarket rear sights like I put on my roommate's Mosin. The company doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. The company doesn't exist anymore, but those sights are still out there floating around, and that has the windage and elevation on it as well.
Yeah, that could.
Yeah, I mean, either way. Yeah, take this opportunity to have a rifle that has got a really common chambering and can be reliable. Just make it work for you and lesson learned.
Right.
So you make yourself win. Like it sucks when you first get it, and it's like people like me talking shit like, "Oh, you got fucked," which you did.
You did initially thought I paid more for it than what you thought I did.
Yeah, I did, but like you still got fucked.
Yeah, it's
for
not
what it is.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's like, okay, I got fucked. Well,
now let me,
rectify this.
Yeah. Oh, here's what I do. Here's what I'll do. I'll Obrez it and then fucking sell it for 5,000.
Sell it for 10 grand as an original Obrez. Yeah. Do that. You'll get some guy like you in some other state that'll be like, "Oh God, it's an original." And
gotta go rob a gas station with this fucker.
Set the fucking place on fire.
Yeah, as he's gangster walking into the grocery store with his stripper clip pushing rounds into his bolt action pistol. Yeah,
he fucking
fuck yeah.
You fucking appendix carry it with like what fucking one of those sawed off like 1887 holsters.
Yeah, he's got like those holsters that are made for the fucking fuck, I can't show it. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like the firearms, it's made for the fire, like the shotguns. He's got an Obrez, but he's got an Obrez in there. Just motherfucker. Shit. All of a sudden, boom! He fires. The fucking camera's burned. The film is burned.
And he's like, okay, you got me. I'm sorry.
All the cigarettes behind the counter are lighting on fire, so somebody's getting a nicotine buzz.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, holy shit.
Chips are blowing off the shelves an aisle away.
Because additionally, what we were saying was like, all right, so it's not technically, an SBR or whatever. Just fucking sewer pipe the barrel so it's a smooth bore pistol.
Yeah, because then you can do whatever you want to it, and it's legal then, yeah.
Make a fucking snake shot round.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh gosh.
A snake shot fucking 54R. Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be
you got options.
Wham! Fucking everything. It's like a 12 gauge, but
yeah.
I
think it would be so awesome to have an Obrez. If I could make one legally, I would love to make an Obrez just to have one.
Go to Canada, you can do it.
That's fair, but that would be a passing handgun in Canada because technically it's a handgun, but it's also a bolt action, which makes it okay.
Yeah. Just turn it into a fucking black powder.
How the fuck would your wrist be able to handle that?
You don't. You get one shot off, and you're like, all right, you got me.
I don't know. They made them enough.
Like one shot breaks your goddamn wrist.
Yeah.
That's an effective fucking criminal.
But if you got,
one 18, shot with my
20
fucking
people there with them, I mean, you got 18, 20 shots before everyone's hands are broken.
Who knows, man?
You just got to get some friends when you go to rob that grocery store with a bunch of Obras pistols.
Nah, they use that low recoil shit.
Yeah, they hand load, so it's,
Yeah. That surplus, low recoil fucking.
I mean, the bullets only got to go an inch and a half before, so it doesn't squib. But that's all you needed to do. So.
Yeah, you do an ultra short Obras, like cut it down even past the fucking.
Yeah, cut it down so the bullet tip sticks out past the end of the.
Yep.
Like that, like I said, that super short shotgun where the shells stick out the end.
You've got
just
5 more feet
around
per
the
second.
End of the barrel. Yeah,
5 more feet per second than you would if it just cooked off on its own.
Yeah,
it's gonna be loud. It's gonna be a pop, but yeah.
That's about it.
It's like it'll scare the living shit out of you.
It breaks your hand. Yeah, so,
that's something that you just press against someone and pull the trigger.
Yeah, and
just let the shockwave fucking.
It's prickly. It's pointy. I don't like it. Well, you're really not gonna like this. Wham!
Yeah.
Fire!
Wham! Gosh, that almost made it through my coat.
Yeah. Is that a 30 cal?
Yeah. It's hot. Yeah.
I saw this in Saving Private Ryan. I'm not phased.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
So I will update you on that once I actually shoot it and figure out what's going on with it and see maybe hey he just forgot to include the parts. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, I'd be anxious to see what his response is to that email. So.
And I'll fucking attach 4 bayonets around it.
There you go.
And stick one of those goofy fucking snap-on compensators.
Yeah. Get a big muzzle brake for it.
They make them. They have those tanker brakes. Just like Jesus.
Is that huge muzzle brake?
Here's the problem: is you don't have a bunch of rolls of this shit.
Yeah, I did. Well, somewhere.
Oh,
I can get it.
This is the shit, as you know.
The 100 mile an hour tape.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I can get it from my new job.
Your new job.
Go
you can
rob
just buy
supply
it on the internet
for $50 a roll.
But is it worth $50 a roll?
Well, I'm thinking speed tape still.
Well, speed tape isn't that much even. Are you talking about the shit that's got the metal backing on it?
The shit that's like aluminum cans that are sticky, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's not $50 a roll, is it?
It's expensive.
It's very expensive.
It's not cheap, no.
Right. I remember having that shit, and it's really fucking fun because you have to actually cut it.
Yeah.
You can tear it with your fingers, but you will absolutely slice your shit up.
Absolutely. Yep. And I remember it was just better to cut it.
I left my cack at work one day and they wrapped that shit in it, and I didn't cut it. I just decided to sit there and peel it. And when I was all said and done, got through all the layers and whatnot, I had microcuts all over my fingers.
Yeah. Microaggressions. Woo!
Yeah, microaggressions.
God. Let's get some fucking hand sanitizer. Oh God!
Hand sanitizer. Gosh.
I just soaked my hands in jet fuel. It was okay.
It's the same difference basically.
Yeah.
So that's why your hair's blue, right? All the exposure.
Yeah, all the benzene, the additives.
Benzene getroffen.
Yeah.
As long as you get that Van Dyke mustache and beard going, it'll be all right.
I got this weird genetic fucking thing where instead of getting stressed out, my hair going white, it turns blue.
Yeah, and your pee glows.
Yeah.
A little bit of radiation's involved there, I think. I'm not a professional, but
yeah,
I might have stood in front of an aircraft too long when they're doing radar tests.
Whoops.
Yeah, it turns out the stuff that when jet fuel burns and you stand behind the engine for too long, it's really bad for you.
Yeah, but it's cold. It's cold, and the APU is warm.
Yeah.
Breathe in the exhaust.
Yeah.
Oh
gosh.
It's real fun with our respirators and tank. You know, like you have to put the filter outside, and the filter's on the flight line side. So if a jet takes off, you breathe that shit in through the mask.
Breathing in exhaust in a gas tank, 100 feet away from what's.
So you have to decide: is like, do I just breathe in the jet fuel, or do I suck in this shit? And I'd rather take the jet fuel.
This wasn't burned, so it's one step down from being
it's one step down from exhaust.
Yeah. Well, I could breathe the jet fuel without choking. The exhaust, I would just burn my eyes. I was just like, nope. So I'm just like, yeah, don't think so. So remember, kids, do your fucking research and listen to this guy.
Learn what gives you cancer or not before you do a job.
Yeah. Well.
For those who are wondering, I used to be in the Air Force, and I was a aircraft fuel systems mechanic.
Oh, you had so many chances to be like, I was the guy that drank jet fuel to make sure it was safe, that the Army paid me to do. So
if it was sweet, the plane had diabetes.
yeah, pretty much.
I did actually sleep in the fuel tank a couple of times. So it's like, but
Jesus.
Yeah. You're a little bit more invested in your job than the rest of us.
Generally, when I did that, though, I did have the mask on my face. Most of the time.
Sometimes, yeah.
Did you sleep or did you fucking pass out? Yeah, there's a difference.
I slept.
Voluntarily just went like, oh, this is nice.
Because they're like, we'll jump in there and go, hey, there's a lot more fuel in here than usual. Pass the fucking suction hose down here. You stick it in the corner and you fucking just knock back. Because you can't do anything. Because you're not going to swim through that shit.
Well, until your commander starts hucking flashlights up in the little hole you crawled in, waking you up because the fuel's been not coming through the hose for 2 hours.
Oh no! I mean, we have someone at the fucking top of the tank. Like you have to have someone at the hole.
Was he taking a fucking nap
you
too?
All the time.
What's up?
Was he taking a nap?
Sometimes. Like I've done it.
The fuck good is that? Like you got a guy. We've got a guy that's watching
the safety
over
guy,
us.
Asleep.
But he's fucking sleeping.
Look, you sleep whenever you fucking can, but no, like
fair,
it is your job. Like every 10, 20 minutes or so, you poke your head in there and go, "You still alive? Yeah, all right."
That's a whole job that they pay you to do.
It's part of the the 3-man crew. It's like one person's gonna be the tool bitch, fetching tools and shit. The other person's the attendant, watching the guy in the tank, and then you have the guy in the tank.
Don't they have like a little computer system? Isn't it called like Life Alert that you could just push if something goes wrong? Like,
thank God for Life Alert. I owe my life to it.
And then you could get rid of like one of those whole fucking jobs. Like, come on.
Well, the problem with that is like as you get exposed to it, you start becoming confused, so you aren't aware of what's happening. So that's why when you yell in there and no one responds, you bang on the tank. It's like,
so they just click on one of those little things in the hospital that like reads your O2 and stuff like that, and you're all set.
It'll get in the way. Like you're already wearing a mask with a fucking hose trailing behind you.
Well, then they'll just find one that's like a 6-inch probe that they shove right up your ass or something, rather than like.
They do make this little voice box thing that you could put underneath your mask, and you like attach it to your throat.
Okay.
And I've used it once, but you can actually clearly speak to someone with it.
Did you see how fucking like? Did you see how aroused Devin got when he mentioned something being shoved up somebody's ass?
Yeah, that's 6 inch. Yeah, the 6 inch. Well, it's got to be that big to have all the sensors to like test your blood and the concentration.
What do you mean that big, that long, or that wide? Like, good God.
I mean, either or. I mean, I'm not the government. I don't decide this type of stuff.
You as like the Fagtron 10,000, like you should be able to tell us what the perfect size is to enter your virgin asshole.
I don't know. I just said 6 inches.
Wide or long?
Yes.
Either or. There's 2 models. It's the government.
So you're talking about a fucking a 3-pack of tuna cans?
Something
or are you talking about like what the?
Like 6 hockey pucks?
Yeah, 6 hockey. There.
6 hockey pucks.
That's
a fuck yeah.
Measurement I'm familiar with.
Yeah. What a fucking it's a disgrace, Devin. I'm just saying.
I can't
For all the
believe they
gay
haven't
men in the
thought of a
world.
better system though than literally a guy that just checks every half an hour if you're alive or not.
Well, it's not supposed to be half. It's supposed to be like 10 minutes. Like you're
Oh.
supposed to be pretty regular about it.
Okay.
Well, it's like prison every 15 minutes or jail. Hey, cool, you're alive. I see you breathing. Cool.
And generally, like you can like because you're in a cramped space and you're moving around and banging tools and shit, you can hear when someone's doing something. So it's kind of one of those like, okay,
So
if you don't really hear anything,
you only ask if it's quiet for a long time. Okay.
Yeah, like if you're way deep in the upper center, yeah, you can't tell at times. So you bang on it like, "You okay?" And or you just hear a noise. You're like, "I'm fine."
I'm fine. It's only 6 inches.
Yeah, it's only 6 inches. Yeah.
Yep.
It's only 6 inches.
The handle of this wrench is only 6 inches. It's not that wide. I'm good.
Like they tell you to come out. Like, what's up, dude? It's lunchtime. You've been in there for 6 hours. Like, oh, you fucking walk down the stand and you're drunk as shit.
Yeah, dude, it's Thursday. How long have you? Yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Time passes by quick while you're.
Boy, do I have to piss! Thanks for reminding me.
I mean, some people
piss
just
smells like JP8. Is that bad? Yeah.
Some people just piss in the tank.
Oh no fucking way would I? Well, I mean, it's.
I haven't done it, but some people will do it, or they'll have the suction hose in there and they'll just piss in the suction hose.
Yeah. I would. I mean, it would feel pretty good too, like just.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't put my dick in it. It's got oily fucking JP8 on it.
Well, that's no different than like lube.
Might as well bang it. As long as you're breathing it in, you might as well bang it. Like what the fuck?
There were still key areas I didn't like getting fuel. I didn't like getting it on my head, my ass, or my balls.
Well, you're not putting your balls in the suction tube. Come on now.
Or my dick, you know. I don't want to get it anywhere like that.
You didn't specify.
Yeah.
You specifically. So okay, so you
balls
fucking
and or shaft or entire package, and you said just balls. So like,
dude, you punched the clown with that suction thing more than once. Trust me.
Yeah.
No.
Oh fuck yeah, fuck yeah, you did.
Didn't even like slip a finger in there just to check to see if it was all right before you.
I have actually stuck my to see if it's fucking working because like that shit fucking doesn't work out.
You stuck
and
your
there
dick
wasn't
in the
any part of your brain that's like maybe.
No, Devin, you're missing something here.
It's like one of those.
That he stuck the tip of his dick in that thing to see if it was working. He did. He did.
It's one of those. It's one of those impulse things. Like when you're just fucking out and about and you're like, man, I could jump into fucking traffic right now and really ruin someone's day. But you say no to it.
I mean, you could, but like, what kind?
You know, or you're shaving and you're like, I could run the razor across my tongue.
Yeah, I could totally slice my own throat right now. Yeah, I thought like that, you know.
Or do I put the razor down and walk away?
So did you not ever stick your dick in the tip of that thing?
I did not. The thought crossed my mind as a joke. I never actually did it. I will admit, I was like, what if I stuck my...
Unfortunately, I fucking believe you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, I'll be honest about it. Like, did I stick my no, I didn't. I didn't piss in the tank. I never whipped my dick out in the tank.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
To be honest. Yeah.
Like, look, like the Air Force already gave me ED as it is. I don't need to make it worse.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
fucking stress, man. It does some shit to you.
I mean, hey, at least it's not like the Marines where all the women are basically men.
Yeah, you know, as long as you wear a condom, you know, and you're with an Air Force bitch, it's okay.
Oh yeah, because they've got more ass than a fucking toilet seat at McDonald's. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, the Air Force chicks are like, they've been passed the fuck around.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for a husband.
Why they're the best fucking branch. I mean,
I want that TRICARE, that BAH, but I'm gonna make him work for it. It's like, oh really? Okay, nice.
Oh god.
Yeah, the fucking. Ugh.
I don't know. I think I'd agree with you, Mike. Like in the past, where you see the Eastern European women out on base,
and you're just like, man.
Yeah, and you're just like, you almost can't help yourself. You're ready to pop a button.
Yeah, it was fucked up. Like in well, I'm ready to pop a button now for a different reason because whatever. But no, the we were over like in Iraq, like the Romanian women, and we had just gotten there. It was like within a week of us being there, and we were like, you had your uniform tailored, your British DPM desert tailored to every fucking curve in your body. And we're like, oh, okay, interesting.
And I'm about to fucking pop a button here. God damn it.
Yep. My buddy was even worse because he had to actually like go over and search them with the fucking metal detector thing.
Oh no.
And then he's like, the chick came up to him and she's like, I know you. Okay, let's get this over with. He goes, I can't search you. Like, you're a female. Like, I can't do this. Like, you know, a female has to search you. She goes, oh, come on. I know you want to search me with your wand. and he just does this. He goes, he looks at me, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do, man. Like, I don't know. And he goes, just go away, please.
Yep.
And it was like, oh man, yeah, the Romanian.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Just to think though, it's like,
and the Swedish soldiers. Oh my god. I don't know. Did you have any experience with the Swedes, Mike?
I saw males in Kuwait.
Yeah, no, they had males and female Swedes in Afghanistan. So
yeah,
their clothes were like standard uniform, like baggy, but you could like tell because their body armor is a different shape.
Yeah, their European body armor is very square.
Yeah,
it's like
except for the female body armor. The female body armors.
Oh yeah. Like they're just now coming out with that like female fucking body armor for our shit.
Yeah.
It's Swedes they're pretty awesome.
They're cheating. Their hitbox is smaller.
Yeah, they're cheating.
Yep. That's bullshit.
Not fair. That's against the Geneva Convention. Yeah, the terrorists up there.
They got smaller hitboxes. That's full of fucking bullshit.
Our aimbots just can't fucking compete.
Yeah.
Well, your aimbots are broken, bud.
Yeah.
Why don't you update to version 6.4.1?
You got to update Adobe in order for that to work.
Right.
You got to
go from version 2.1.6 to 6.1.2.
Yeah.
This aimbot wants me to download ActiveX. Fuck it.
Yeah. That's how we really should get the terrorists. We should just send out a whole bunch of like spam to them all the time, just like they do in the United States.
Dude, we should give them to buy like fake fucking body armor that sounds so legit, but it's just not. It's not even a real thing. It's not even a concept.
Yeah,
it's like this mystical non-Newtonian fluid reactive body armor.
Yeah.
We get somebody that actually knows about that shit, like molecular structure and all that shit, like a chemist, like a legitimate person to like spew some bullshit about like what theoretically could work maybe in like 1,000 years, and like spin it like our ultra, like you said, ultra high molecular polyethylene or whatever, you know, that kind of shit, but like on steroids. Like our armor is fucking undefeatable, and it requires a one-time deposit of $110.3 thousand US, non-refundable, for us to consider you as a test subject. It's like
we'll ship anywhere in the world for any reason, no questions asked.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, we'll ship worldwide to Antarctica even. No added shipping fee.
And it's just styrofoam.
The penguins are fucking going to war with the fucking I don't know what else I have.
The orcas.
Yeah.
Payment by Bitcoin only.
Yep, payment by Bitcoin only.
Cash out, pay the taxes, worth it.
I'll take Dogecoin.
Doggy coin, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Hey, that's a fucking real thing.
Oh, I know, yeah.
It's great.
I've been into crypto for a couple of years now. And
I noticed, yeah. That was something I thought about. I was like, I just don't have enough knowledge, so I'm not going to jump into something I know nothing about. But I'm going to buy a fucking Mosin that I know nothing about.
I just did stocks like a normal person.
So did I, and got destroyed on those because I was dumb.
Oh, I did pretty good because my mom, she was a stockbroker, and she gave me some good.
Yeah, well, not everybody can have their parents be a fucking 7-figure a year salary income fucking.
She only makes 6 figures, thank you, and
Well, 995,000 is still only 6 figures.
It's close, but
so just ask her for $5,000 to buy your goddamn Oberez.
I don't like asking her for money, and she doesn't give me money. She gives it all to my sister because she's got stuff.
She's got stuff.
She's got stuff that she's got to work on.
Is your sister still your sister?
As far as I know, I mean, she's married.
I have a feeling that your sister is going to eventually become your sibling one day.
She was on one of my live streams. We get along okay, but
yeah, I was there. She fucking messaged. She was like, "Hey,
yeah, her and her husband were both on my live stream. Yeah,
you gonna visit mom soon?"
I was like, "Fuck if I know. I don't talk to her." Yeah, so
talk to your mom, Devin.
That's what everyone kept telling me to do. So
I still message mine every now and then. Like, yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I should call her eventually and see if she's dead yet or not. So.
She's dead. She leaves you.
She's gonna be one of the. She's gonna be one of those people that outlives me by like 20 years. So,
you just can't wait for me to die, can you?
No, Mom, you're gonna outlive me. So shut your trap. Get back to smoking and drinking.
What are they selling?
Twinkies.
Yeah.
They're selling chocolates.
Yeah.
What?
Chocolate. Yeah.
Like Devin's gonna get crushed by a pallet of Twinkies he unloads.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Twinkies so much.
Dude, Kong, I'm really sad that you didn't fucking understand what the fuck I was just saying.
No, I know what you mean. You're talking
in the reference. Like
I know the reference.
What's it from then, Kong?
What is it?
SpongeBob, the fucking decrepit old lady, the fucking like it's just like a spinal cord.
She's like a worm in a wheelchair. Yeah.
And you didn't think that was fucking brilliant?
No.
I was there when they invented chocolate. Yeah.
Sweet chocolate. I always hated it.
Yeah.
I was there when Mosins were $40. I always hated them.
Oh shit, that's a great idea for a video. Oh shit.
That is a good idea. I remember when Mosins were garbage and nobody wanted them even, so.
I remember in the 90s, you could get an SKS for $90 by the crate. I always hated them and never bought them.
Yeah.
These goddamn millennials.
No, I'm selling mine for fucking $800.
Yeah.
I put it in a Monte Carlo.
Yeah. I've owned it since 1974. It's only been fired 10,000 times.
The barrel's fucking fine on it. Just buy the fucking thing.
I broke the stock in half and put it together with deck screws.
It's duffel cut, you son of a bitch.
$900 shipped. Yeah.
It's still got one groove left in it.
You can see one groove. It'll get the fucking round out of the chamber. Just buy the fucking thing for $800. It's worth it. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Sit down, Granddad. You're drunk again.
Yep. Fuck.
You're talking to the wall.
He who looks into the abyss realizes there's nothing looking back, and all he sees is his own character. You know what I'm talking about, bud? The abyss. The shit abyss.
Well, I don't know about you. I see an SKS that's worth $800.
Yeah.
Just having another heart attack. Oh, what are you up to now? I'll make some baker's dozen.
Well, good recovery there. Yeah. And they're all like, Shut up, bears. Yeah.
Oh, it's a big one, Elizabeth. He's coming now.
Yeah.
Shut up, bears.
Duh, bears.
Yeah. Jesus.
Fucking Christ.
And the sad thing is there are people like.
Oh Christ, yes. Oh, in Chicago in the whole area for sure.
Yeah.
The whole area, just all of Chicago, roping it all in.
Just have another heart attack.
Yeah.
Good recovery. Fucking Christ.
Hey, at least I didn't get shot by gang violence.
Ooh, that'd be the 2020 or actually the 2000 version of that.
Oh god.
It's like, well,
hey, at least all those gun laws are working out, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely.
They only get like 200 high points a day.
There isn't, 84 murders a weekend.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember that day where they're like, we had less than 100 murders in a day.
Woo!
And they had like a big parade they were going to do, but the parade was stopped because there was
someone shot. Yeah.
Yeah, that the parade was supposed to happen on. So, yeah.
It's like that shit in Memphis. They celebrated after like 23 days without a murder. Sure enough, the second they mentioned that, boom, someone died.
Somebody killed somebody. Yeah.
Like, what? No, that's too long. Let me, yeah, boom. Sorry.
Yeah.
You gotta restart that calendar.
To the thing and like switch it
restart
back
the calendar that you're fucking taking numbers off of. Like this company's or this city or this town or whatever this county's gone. This many days without a murder. It's like 23. Gotta get a new one.
Yeah. He's got to cross it off and put 0 again. This many days since an accident. Yep. Yeah. So.
It's like, well, alrighty.
Yeah.
This place sucks. Hey, let's go to Graceland, guys. Yeah, no.
Yeah, let's go to Graceland.
It's in the middle of
government. I'm in
That's
government.
Not even in Tennessee, isn't it? I thought that was in North Carolina, right?
No, it's in Memphis. It's in Memphis.
It is.
It's the opposite side of the state as North Carolina. Yeah, it's on fucking western side of Tennessee.
Yeah,
it's down by Kansas.
It's above Mississippi and directly next to Arkansas. Then below.
No idea. I've never been to Tennessee, so I don't know.
Arkansas. Shit. Yes, I was wrong.
Arkansas.
I said Kansas. Kansas is 2 states over. Missouri's right there too, right?
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
Well, Kansas is right below Nebraska, which is right below South Dakota. So.
Oh yeah, that's way over there. No, that's.
I would say like Memphis is like you could drive an hour and a half north and west and hit Missouri, right?
Probably, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's by Arkansas.
Yeah, like just how fucked up like Arkansas is. They have a West Memphis County and a Mississippi County. Like, so when people say I'm from West Memphis, like, are you from West Memphis or are you from West Memphis, Arkansas?
Well, people from Arkansas have a hard time articulating that. Yeah, from the West Memphis County right there.
You know what they can say? Yeah, give me 2 boxes of Sudafed. Here's my broken driver's license.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right. And people say we talk weird up here in the north because people can understand us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Arkansas is like Alabama's there. Mississippi's definitely there for being the stereotypical. Some parts of Kentucky.
Most
of Tennessee, actually. I can understand people from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like I'm from Tennessee, but I don't have a fucking. Aside from a couple of words, I don't really have an accent, though.
Right. And Missouri, for the most part, but Arkansas, that's a
free to their own.
It's It's the meth capital.
It's a weird. No, that's not true. But like, it's the poverty capital of the South, I think.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Me either. I would just assume because
Memphis isn't great, but that's just because it's one of those,
Yeah, but Tennessee's not a poor state, though.
No.
Yeah.
Compared to like Arkansas.
The whole state. I got you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I think on average, and again, I'm not gonna quote sources right now because I'm fucking tired in the weeks, whatever. But I think it's one of the more poor states. Like West Virginia and Arkansas are 2 of the more poor states. They have a lot of poverty.
Yeah, well, they don't have a huge population, and they're in a rough area with not a lot of natural resources or any industry.
Well, West Virginia's got a shitload of natural resources. It's coal.
Yeah, but like
it happens to be coal.
Really uses
I wonder why they're all
anymore,
retarded. Breathing in all the coal dust.
So they were probably better back in the day, but now nobody uses coal, so now they're just like, oh.
The only thing that came out of Arkansas was fucking Walmart.
Yeah, and look how
think about it though.
Look how dumb that is. Every fucking person you see in Walmart,
Well, I mean, their world headquarters is still in Bentonville, so.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Walmart at 3 a.m. That's better than fucking. That's better than fucking TV.
Walmart at 3 a.m. That's
better than TV.
Dude,
If you think that's bad, you should see the Walmart headquarters in Bentonville, Arkansas at 3 a.m.
Oh.
It looks just like Walmart at 3 a.m., except they all work there. I wish I was joking, but in all honesty, seriously, that's how the Walmart headquarters actually looks at 3 a.m.
when I was buying that fucking AC unit, and I just fucking did this. No one said anything. He's like, cool. No one. I don't have to answer your stupid fucking questions. Great. I got stopped by one of the fucking workers. Like, hey man, why'd you dye your hair that color? Like purple is the sign of God. You should do a purple cross on the side of your head. I'm like,
what the fuck?
I don't know. He's like, no, this was Home Depot in the parking lot. I was trying to get to my fucking car, and I'm just like, God damn it!
Go away, please,
dude. I have an air conditioner. It's not exactly light.
Oh, I had it in the cart, but it's just like I'm sitting there and I'm listening to him like, yep, and I'm just like, how the fuck do I tell him to go the fuck away? And he finally stops, and he's like, yeah, man, bye.
Moral of the story is wear a hat. All right.
No.
In public, anyways. I don't like wearing hats either.
Because then I pull the hat off, and my hair does, that shit.
Don't take the hat off then. Just sleep in it.
Fuck that. I sleep
in the military. You slept in a hat before. You've done it before. You can do it again.
Hey, hold on, both of you. Devin, you said that with such authority. He was in the military. No, he was almost in the military.
Okay, fair.
He was a civilian wearing a uniform who showed up for a job every day.
That's fair. I mean, you're right.
Come on. I just want to keep the record straight here.
All right.
I could have been in the Coast Guard. It would have been an actual brag.
Thank you for your service.
Dude, the Coast Guard is tougher than the fucking Air Force.
We were talking about that. I was like, the Coast Guard, they're not Department of Defense. They're always doing shit, no matter what's going on.
There is no peacetime.
Yeah.
There is no fucking peacetime.
We're always on guard. And actually, legitimately, everybody that met the Coast Guard is like, pretty fucking serious.
Yeah. They have a lot of shit to do no matter what is going on. Their plate is always full of crap to do. Yeah.
I joined the Air Force because I wasn't fucking stupid. I'm like, I want to be a mechanic. I want to be fucking miserable every day.
Yeah, they got good.
And I still was miserable every fucking day.
Most effective. Like, what's not to like?
No, seriously. Here's the thing: is why I make fun of you. Why most people that were in the Army or Marine Corps, or, other shit, make fun of the Air Force. We're jealous that we were too fucking dumb and young and like full of pride and whatever.
Like, I do the hardest shit.
It's like, god damn it, we should have just fucking done that because we could have made so much more money on our deployment just for having non 5-star fucking rated hotels.
Yeah,
that's not true.
It is actually like when we were deployed, the Air Force was living in the same style of conditions we were in. They got an extra $500 and something a month for harsh living conditions pay.
Yeah, I didn't get anything like that. I got the same, like for BAS, I get the same $3 a day.
That wasn't a combat zone, though.
What's up?
That wasn't a combat zone. So they got their hazardous duty pay, which we got. And they also got an additional $500 for the conditions that they were staying in.
That hazardous conditions pay, yeah.
I admittedly, like, I don't know. I had never heard anyone say that.
No, and I heard it from multiple Air Force people that were like, because we were just sitting out there smoking cigarettes and talking. And I'm like, so you're getting paid an extra? Yeah, because they're like, well, our living standards are higher, and if we're living in places that don't meet or exceed those standards, like we get an extra.
What was their job? Do you know?
I don't remember. They were
mechanic, probably.
A lot of them were communications.
The Army and the Marines are like standard as a whole.
Yeah, so that might be. Because even like stateside, like when I was in our dorms, barracks, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yep.
Each like group of people, like all the maintainers and whatnot. So myself, and mechanic, were in like we were in okay dorms, but they were shit. All the nonners, the fucking pencil pushers, were in the really nice dorms.
Yeah, these people were probably the latter of what you just said. Yeah. So I don't know how it works, but they were legitimately getting like extra pay.
Yeah, like that's
lived there.
I don't know if that's something that's still done. I don't think it is. It wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah.
But I got the hardship duty. I didn't get any hostile fire. Like I could have gotten hostile fire for the 3 days I was in Afghanistan, but the paperwork just did. There's no point. I would have gotten like $4.
Ribbon, and you were there doing work.
Nope, you have to do 30 days.
Yeah, you have to do 30 consecutive days.
Yep.
Darn it.
So it didn't matter. Like, hey, it's one of those things. Like, all right, yeah, I was in Afghanistan for 3 days to fix a jet. That was it.
Right.
It snowed when I was there. I thought it was pretty cool.
It does snow there, and people don't think it does.
It's awesome. That was really cool. I was like, oh shit, it snows here. It was light snow, so I could deal with it. Like that, living in Jersey, having heavy snow, fuck that.
heavy snow in Jersey.
Yeah. It gets bad.
Yep.
I know.
Tell us about how bad it gets there. Not living in the North Midwest when it comes to snow.
Like this last winter, I loved it because it was extremely mild. There wasn't any fucking
It
snow at
was
all.
here too. Like honest to God, it was fucking like we maybe got, what did we get, like a foot of snow that lasted a month.
Yeah, and it was like a few dustings here and there after that. We only got like one actual heavy snowfall all winter. Yeah,
and it was so mild, and then it was still cold. Like it was shitty.
It was
like
a really cold winter, but it was pretty mild.
But yeah, and then all of a sudden it went from winter to summer. There was no spring.
One day it went from 30 degrees in the morning to 70 in the afternoon. Just Yep, and then it was just instant summer, And this year it's going to be the reverse. It's going to be 90, 90, 90, 20.
Yeah.
No, well, hopefully it's a good fall. That'd be great.
Right before I got to the base, like they showed me pictures and shit. The base got slammed with like 3 or 4 feet of snow. It was bad.
Well, it's probably like Fort Drum, New York, and stuff like that, where they're in that one weird spot where they get all the moisture from the ocean, and then just
and the lakes, the Great Lakes mixes,
just shits on them every year. They get like feet and feet and feet of snow. Yeah,
it's shit. It sucks. I just hate the cold because, like I told you, like I was helping people. I was being stupid, of course, but I was helping people move their cars with no gloves. So cold metal, and I go inside. Yeah, I go inside and do the fucking like, oh, okay, hot water on the hands, immediately miserable. Yeah, I'm fucking stupid, like I said. And so time goes by, and I noticed like I tap my fingers on like my desk and whatnot, and it's like it's like a higher pitch. And I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I'm pushing them together, and they feel kind of waxy. It's like, so I took my knife and I'm sitting there and I'm cutting into my finger and actually peeling the skin off all of my fingertips. The skin around all of my fingertips died.
I wish I could say I haven't seen that before, but yeah, that's severe frostbite.
Like they didn't turn black or anything, but
the necrosis didn't set in, but you figured it out right away.
I had second degree frostbite. And I had a pile of skin that I could cup my hands over.
If he would have been out there another probably 30 minutes, he would have had 3rd degree, which is where you start getting the black.
The black, No, I hit a point where it's like, all right, I can't do this anymore. I gotta go in.
Yeah.
I was in fucking tears when I got inside, though.
Yeah, the second your skin hits that heat and the blood starts to rush to it again, that fucking stings. It hurts so.
And that's why you have to warm that shit slowly.
Yeah, no, you do like room temperature water or cool water.
Yeah. But like even then, because sometimes going in from that cold into just air
is enough to fucking I've done that before too.
So fucking bad, it almost brings you to tears. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was on the floor just
you got so many nerve endings in your fingertips, and it's horrible. The cold's so bad. If those of you that live and don't have to experience winter, you're kind of lucky. But
an actual winter, like
Again,
it's weird because like this part of the United States, so the upper Midwest, a little bit of North Dakota, or a lot of it in North Dakota, a little bit of South Dakota, some Minnesota, most of Wisconsin, down to Chicago, and up. I'm drinking bubbly, and up has got that polar vortex that was the same kind of weather that you experienced in the Northwest Territories.
Yeah, well,
it's the same fucking air.
It starts there,
right. It just comes down, and it's like insanely cold, and then over until about that weird place in New York, east of the Great Lakes, it's fairly mild. Like it's still I should say Michigan too.
They just get a lot more snow. They don't get as cold though.
Right, and it's like when you're talking 30 below for a high during your day for weeks on end, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's bad. That's the point where like your lungs, like the upper part of your lungs, start to freeze when you breathe.
Yeah, that fucking like frozen.
That's why it hurts and you start coughing.
Yeah,
you start coughing, and
it's literally killing you from the inside out.
Yeah,
this is weird. It's like so. Yeah, and this part of the country goes from right now. It was fucking 87 today. It actually wasn't bad today, but it's been like 90 to 95 degrees.
Yeah, it's been over 90, and today I was like, oh, it's only a high of 82, and I'm like, it's only a high of 82.
Yeah. We got 87 here today, but it wasn't as humid because like it's been 90 to 95 with 80% humidity.
Yeah,
and thunderstorms and shit. And it's like, so we go from that extreme, and then this winter it's going to be negative fucking 40. So it's like, holy shit. Like, no wonder our houses and our cars fucking don't last long.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well.
And then all the salt they put on the roads and.
Oh
yeah, I'm not gonna look forward to the fucking salt again.
Oh, come on now, it's not that bad, Kong.
I just don't drive in the fucking winter. It's like
I don't have that choice.
Well,
as a civilian though, I'll probably have more of a choice then, because I'll be told not to come to work before the airmen do.
Yeah, you could just be like, "Fuck no, it's unsafe."
Yeah.
Or just take an Uber.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Just be like, swing out in an APC and pick me up.
I don't trust my own driving. I'm not gonna trust some assholes driving and fucking.
Dude, just put your head between your legs and fucking pretend it's over, and then it will be.
Yeah.
Like one time in the wintertime, we were driving to work and doing like 15 miles an hour down the road. Red light. I hit the brake. I coasted straight to that red light, just looking at the traffic, going, "Sorry." I was sliding.
Yeah, well, I've done that before too, where you brake and you're almost all the way through the intersection by the time you stop, and it's like, okay.
Like I was getting ready, it's like, it's not slowing down. I ease a little more, like, oh, my tires are stopped. I'm just running, so I'm just looking around.
Well,
like,
then let off the brake and then fucking.
Yeah, you just let off the brake and turn. Yeah.
I didn't like. I've made it through. Like people let me through, and then I regained traction.
Yeah.
That's the thing is like. People need to know how to drive in fucking shitty, snowy, icy
no, they
shit
don't, and it's horrible, and you see it every year. So,
like, it's
right, yeah, that's what I mean. Like
I fucking ran into the golf course on base because the road was bad.
Oh, the golf course on the Air Force Base. Oh no.
Hey, the Army side has a golf course too, and the Navy side had a golf course.
How the fuck do you run? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get into that shit. No.
What? Go ahead.
How the fuck do you run off the road? Like,
all right, so
there's people that do it. Like certain cars are worse.
But how?
Than others.
No.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. Myself and someone else had gotten doused with gas. If you get that covered, you got to go take a shower. So there's a huge curve in a road that we were I was driving back to the dorms to go take a shower.
Going too fast already, right?
No. I was going like fucking 5. I start to turn, ease into the turn, and then I feel the truck just let go. And I'm like, okay. So I'm seeing that I'm going towards the golf course, and it's like there's nothing I can do. I can't brake, I can't hit the gas, nothing. The road is solid ice. So I'm just like, all right, this is gonna happen, and I jump the curb into the golf course.
There is a third option there that you didn't mention.
Slow down.
I couldn't. I was like,
let off the gas. Don't hit the brake. Just let off the gas.
You let off the gas.
No, steer into the place you want to go.
Yeah,
it will catch eventually.
I tried. Believe me, man, I tried.
And you got to saw at the wheel a little bit sometimes.
And you're going 5 miles an hour, and you still manage to fuck her. Like.
Nothing got totaled or anything like that. I had to be pulled out.
No, I know, but
Mike, he sounds like a typical East Coast driver when it comes to winter.
It's one of those things. Like I would rather go somewhere that I know. I don't have much experience driving, and I know.
So you'd rather go in the ditch.
It wasn't a ditch. It was the golf course.
The golf course off the fucking road. How about
fancy ditch? All right.
Yeah. But I'm also driving a fucking 4-banger S10. I've got no weight and no power. So it's just one of those, like, where the truck goes, the truck goes.
Well, you know what they say about excuses.
Yeah, there's a million of them. They're like assholes and they all fucking shitty. Whatever pick you're saying.
See, you botched that. I can imagine how you botched that simple fucking maneuver on the road. Like, point proven. Thank you.
Either way,
isn't the saying that excuses are like assholes? Everybody's got one.
I've heard it with opinions, but excuses.
They all stink.
Yeah, they do.
Point being, I was fine. I ended up getting pulled back up with a fucking Jeep. Dude was driving.
Don't feel bad. There's a billion people around here every fucking light snow we get the first time of the year in the fall that are in the ditch because it's like
they forget how to drive every season. Yeah.
In my defense, the base is absolutely horrible at de-icing the roads.
No, it doesn't matter. Like, that's not an excuse because when it starts getting bad here, it's not like up here where the snow starts falling, the ice forms, and like the plows are out immediately. No, it takes hours for them to get out.
Yeah.
So
like sometimes
we have to deal with
has plows.
I get that. I'm saying like everybody thinks up here that like, oh, the plows are out immediately. No, it's not like that. It's like we have to deal with a foot to 2 feet of snow that just comes down and ice before the plows even get out. So we have to go,
yeah.
Well, this sucks. I don't want to go off the road because that's going to make me stay here even longer. How do I get home? Oh, steer into the skid, let off the gas, relax, steer into it, crank it a little bit like Devin said.
Yeah, you got to saw it a bit, yeah.
Yep. It's got to kind of cut through the snow. There's a way to do it, man.
It wasn't snow, it was ice.
Sometimes it's but like that's how you do it on ice. Yeah, it's just you just gotta practice at it. Like how my parents did is like lake freezes over, they go out and like brush it off with like a tractor, and then they're just like take the shitty car and go drive around in the lake for a few hours, get a feel for it.
Okay, yeah, driving on a lake is a fucking perfect way to learn how to drive on ice.
Because it's literally like 4 feet of just ice, and he would like cut a path in it, like plow out a path, and he's like, go around this till you don't touch any of the snow on the sides.
We didn't get any of that in fucking Memphis. We had no ice, no snow.
Point proven. Point proven. Devin, our penises are so much bigger than his. Like, I mean, we just proved it. Okay.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, sure. It's fine.
I mean, do you want to learn how to drive on the ice?
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Why don't you ask my friend
Wait
from
till
the
lake freeze over, and then take your car and get out there and just whip some shitties around there.
Now that I have a front-wheel drive car, so I have weight on the fucking drive tires.
That's the worst kind of car for the winter.
Everyone keeps fucking telling me, is like, oh, yeah, get a front-wheel drive car so you have weight on your drive tires. Like,
well, no, that doesn't work because in order to get grip, you have to brake aggressively for all that weight to force down on the front tires, and that doesn't help you.
Here, I'll argue that in a second, but so when a certain friend of mine from the Mosin crate came up here for the first time in 2014, I still have my fucking F-150, my 5-speed, that was awesome, the 4.2 liter V6, which was amazing.
Yeah,
and it just fucking like snowed and then it melted because it was really warm, and we were on the road, and I just did the whole push the clutch in, hit the gas, let the clutch out. And then, and he was fucking going nuts, just like, oh, and I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna die, and I scared the fuck out of him on the ice, you know?
Yep.
And he's like,
there's nothing to hit out there, so you could just fuck with people, yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't on a lake, it was on the road.
Oh well, still, yeah, you could.
But and all of a sudden, like I just corrected it and slammed it, like I just said, I just steered into it, kind of corrected it, and bam, we're good to go. He's like, "Oh, you motherfucker, fucking!" He's like panicking. And then, so when I went down there in 2016, we went up in the mountain roads in the Smoky Mountains that are like literally, and he paid me back, but he overpaid me back, so now I owe him some going out onto a lake, frozen.
Yeah, there we go.
Doing some
business. Make sure it's like just enough to where like he could hear the cracks and crap.
Well, no, the thing is like, yeah. Well, here the first time I think he walked on ice, like was in my backyard in my creek.
Yeah.
And he was walking on it because it was about a foot thick, you know, because it's a small creek. He's like, "Oh, wow, this is weird." And I'm like, "Yeah, you wait till we go on the lake." And then he's not watching right now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's not. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the fucking windshield wiper blades off. Okay.
Yeah.
And then when we go out there, or be driving on the ice, I'm gonna go really slow. You can hear it crack, and then when he's getting like breathing increase, I'm gonna fucking hit the windshield wipers that are gonna go and make it a god awful sound against the windshield.
Yeah, the like squeaking like where they drag across the windshield.
Oh yeah, that's. I'm gonna watch him shit himself. Yeah, that's gonna be amazing.
That's gonna be amazing. Kong, you got to do better at winter driving. It sounds like it's the moral of the story.
I'll buy some fucking tire spikes.
Get some skis.
That
and
doesn't do shit.
And take those into work.
Tire spikes don't do shit.
No, they really don't.
Oh.
I'm not gonna be hauling acid. I'm like, they're only meant to be like 20 miles an hour.
So, all right, I think like not on a bad note, but I think we got to end the live stream soon because I got to get to bed soon. But
yeah,
I got to tell you a joke. I got to tell you a joke. Yeah, exactly. I got to tell you a joke before we go that I just thought of that I cannot say on YouTube. So, all right, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah,
we'll see you
take it
next
easy,
time.
you guys.
See ya.